you know, it's Friday.
It's about damn time.
Good morning, my friends.
And of course I'll have the weekend.
We're not going to be here tomorrow, so let's celebrate today.
Yeah.
What is a weekend?
Skeedily, deedily, 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 poof.
Turn up the music. Let's celebrate.
I've been dancing around, getting ready, making a mess of my face, but I'm having a blast.
Girl. I don't know if you got the memo, but it's Friday.
It's about damn time. It's
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
It's Friday.
Oh my God, the energy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you still have voices after last night's Summer Bash at Hudson Yards. What a show.
Wow.
What a show. We're going to get into that in a few minutes. But of course, Charlie Puth was our headliner. I'm going to play some Charlie Puth in a second. What song do you want to hear from Charlie Puth?
Light switch.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's a good one.
Please say yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because that's what we have ready to go.
I got the vibe.
All right, so what'd you think of the show last night?
It was amazing. Amazing. And the list, like I always say, the listeners make it even more special because they just loving it, loving life.
It's one of my favorite events that we do all year because it's summertime. It's always fun. We get to actually hang out and watch the show, which is different because usually we have to do everything behind the scenes. But this one, we get to see, and I love that.
You know what I loved about last night is it didn't matter if you were Charlie Puth or if you were whoever you were. Everyone got so much love on that stage. It was a great stage. Charlie Puth and Young Jun, who came out, massive fan base showed up to see him last night. And Bella Kay, love her. We met her backstage.
Yeah.
We got such a busy show. Thank you, Charlie Puth. We've got such a busy show today. You know who else going to be on here, right? Well, Victoria Brito. She is an incredible influencer, a sneakerhead, goddaughter of Pele.
Oh, wow.
The soccer player. We met her at Global Citizens in the park during World Cup. Also, Chrissy, Metz, and Joy Fatone from and Juliet.
Woo, yes. Danielle's probably already hung out with them.
I did.
So you've seen Aunt Juliet on Broadway how many times?
8. That's not a lot. I met someone who 36 times she saw it.
That's still a lot.
Gandhi and I are going to ask them because we're both like, who's going to ask them? When you see people like Danielle in the audience every night for 8 nights, do you think they're very bizarre?
I believe there's a security flag.
They would say yes, probably.
Anyway, so it is into the weekend. It's Friday. Hello. Who is this?
Hi, this is Kristen.
Hey, it's Kristen, everyone.
Hi, Kristen.
Kristen, we've never met before, and I owe you no money, right?
No.
All right, so Kristen is from Hillsborough, New Jersey, the home of Amma, my favorite pizza place. Do you ever go to Amma?
Yes, I love Amma. My mom actually ran into you there one time.
Oh, do I owe her money? But yeah,
No.
Amma, we talk about them all the time on our show. We love them. And so living in Hillsborough, Amma, the number one reason you love to live there. So you're excited for the weekend, right, Kristen? Tell everyone where you're going on your road trip.
I'm so excited. I am heading up to Cape Cod with my family.
I've never been to Cape Cod. Don't you have to be worth over like $1 million to go to Cape Cod?
Yeah.
$5 million.
I used to go often.
Really? Were you a Cape Codder?
Yeah, down the Cape when I lived in Boston. For sure, you go there.
So what are you doing on Cape Cod, Kristen?
We're going to just hang by the beach, take the boat out, have some clam chowder.
Wear your boat shoes and your polo.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
I feel like I should be playing touch football with the Kennedy family.
Oh, you should.
Or that's Hyannisport.
Close enough.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Do you go to Cape Cod a lot, Kristen, or is this your first time?
Yes, we go every year. My aunt has a house up there, so we'll be with all of my extended family.
Wow, you have a rich family then. Wow.
Well, at least I think of also people like aunts that live on Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Did she come over on the Mayflower? I mean,
Maybe.
you know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
There's a lot that place is steeped in history. All right. Well, look, Kristen, thank you for being our first caller of the day. What do you have for our friend Kristen?
The Elvis Duran in the Morning Show T-shirt. You look fabulous up there on the Cape.
Oh, wow.
Going to Wellfleet. Oh. We'll put a Vineyard Pines logo on it.
Oh,
Get out
God.
of here. Kristen, have a great weekend. It's an honor to have you on and have the most beautiful, beautiful weekend in Cape Cod. Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. Don't hang up. Hold on. And now, the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right, it's official. A Senate committee has voted to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt of Congress. The vote by the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee comes after the former White House health advisor invoked the Fifth Amendment more than 100 times in a hearing last week about the COVID-19 pandemic. We all saw that footage. The Department of Justice can now move to consider charging Fauci with a crime. He refused to answer questions, saying he thinks committee chair and Republican Senator Rand Paul wants to see him behind bars and is obsessed with him. Paul accuses Fauci of covering up COVID's origins and of unnecessarily closing schools. A multi-day flood threat is set to take aim at millions across the Northeast and Ohio Valley. A level 1 out of 4 risk of flash flooding is covering pretty major cities like Cleveland, Ohio, Buffalo, New York, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Washington, D.C. and New York City also included in the risk area. The Fox Forecast Center says rainfall totals of up to an inch could be seen through the weekend. This comes after a cold front slammed the Midwest with heavy rain and flooding all week. And finally, fall allergy season, believe it or not, right around the corner. And a health expert is giving advice on exactly how to prepare. Dr. Sandra Hong, an allergist for the Cleveland Clinic, recommends that people with allergy medications take them before symptoms start and allergy season hits. For children headed off to school, she recommends they shower and change their clothes before bedtime. She says antihistamine should be taken as needed throughout the season and recommends changing the furnace filter before turning the heat on for the first time. And those are your 3 things.
And when you wake up
to Elvis Duran in the morning show.
On America's darkest day, 9/11, America vowed to never forget. Help our nation keep that promise. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to T2T.org. That's T, the number 2, T.
Elvis Duran and the morning show.
Hey, Instagram. I mean, look at this. I bought this off Instagram.
Ooh.
Because I heard Scary talk about it.
An unboxing. What's happening?
Okay, Scary, you know what it is.
Yes.
Does anyone know what this big
invention ever?
May I describe it? May I describe it, please?
Yeah.
So maybe people listening can try. How do you describe it? It's like a towel that's in a tube with a zipper on the end of it in like a cylinder shape, and you open it up, and it looks like a bath mat inside. Look at that.
Yeah. I call it a car wash for your sneakers.
Okay, that's what it is. A car wash for the sneakers. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Well, it changed my life, Elvis. When I found this, and I brought them home. I put the sneakers in, and you know how when you put the sneakers in, it goes ba-boom, 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 ba-boom inside the washing machine?
Yes. I love that sound, but go ahead.
It doesn't do that with this. And this thing, it swirls around, and when you unzip it at the end, voila, your dirty sneakers come back white again, brand new.
And I feel like those little scrubby things inside, because we have it at home too, I feel like it really gets in the nooks and crannies of the sneaker, and it cleans it even better.
See, I've got sneaker wipes, and they do really, really great things, but change my life like this has changed your life, Scary?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
This helps with the shoelaces too, because the sneaker wipes I don't think are good for the shoelaces.
Do they really work? Because I saw these on Instagram, and I was going to buy one, and I was all the way at the checkout process, and I'm like, nah, I bet they don't work. So you're saying they absolutely work?
Oh, yeah.
It changed his life, Froggy, for God's sake. It really did. There's more. But they also have these little things, the inserts. You put,
yes.
Okay, so you don't want the shoe to flatten out. Well, while it's in there. Yes, I use my teeth to open bag.
I love this live unbagging.
Yeah, you put this insert into your shoe and then put it in the pom-pom bag.
And it's adjustable, too.
It's adjustable. Look, size 7, size 9. Look.
May I ask how long ago you bought that? Because you're just opening the package?
Well, it must have been years because I just found it like in the bottom of a closet.
I knew it.
I know it. Well, I don't know. Rather than buying, usually if I find a white sneaker I love, I'll buy like 5 pair of them.
Oh.
So when they get really scuffed up and dirty, I just move to another pair. Is that awful?
No, some people do that. They have their knock-around pair, and then they have their, like, when I'm going out and I, look nicer pair.
That is not what he said.
I know.
No, I toss them.
I'm trying to make it sound better.
Oh, okay.
I donate them.
Okay. I remember specifically you getting a little stain on your shoelace. It was like Gucci shoes, whatever it was, and you're like, well, I got to throw them away now.
Yeah.
It's a shoelace, man.
I would
I think you
never,
actually
ever.
did throw them away, didn't you?
No, I did
Nate
not.
jumped in the garbage can.
I did not. I never throw clothes away because you should see the volunteer fire department down the street where they have the big thing in the back where you take your donation clothes or whatever. They see me coming, they're like, "Yeah,
I
here
bet.
we go." Designer fashions.
Oh,
in
whoever
the
wears
middle
your
of nowhere.
size is lucky.
Forget it. Yeah.
I know. Well, there you go. Yeah, Nate.
Can I complain about an Instagram purchase I made?
Yeah.
So, I was looking for, how the phone knows exactly what you're doing, and I was looking for a new bathing suit. I'm like, so then next time I open Instagram, what's the first thing I see? Bathing suits for men, and it was if you're over 40, this is the bathing suit you need to get. So I'm thinking, I'm over 40. I got this bathing suit to try it on. Apparently, every man over 40 doesn't have an ass anymore.
It's true.
It was so tight on my ass. I'm like, what is going on here?
It could be your ass. You do have some cake back there.
I'm thick back there. But can I send them back? It's like,
Ew, first of all. Ew.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't wait. Like, it's physically like shoving my ass into my pelvis. Like, there's no. Like these Instagram purchases, I feel like half of them are just garbage.
You have to look at the country it's coming from, because if it's coming from China, they're probably much smaller than you in general.
Yeah,
like
they
around,
don't,
like
they don't have a lot of cake on their asses over there.
Yeah. And
I mean, like in India, I'm like a 4X.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. They're so tiny. So you gotta
I
look
think
at
they
that.
were just going and assuming every man over 40 no longer has an ass.
Well, I know I don't.
Yeah, right? See?
Speaking of bathing suits, those bathing suits Elvis sent us on Instagram. It's like, it looks like your pants are halfway down your ass. They're an American flag. That is all over my Instagram timeline now because Elvis sent me it, and I watched the video. If you watch it for more than 3 seconds, it owns your Instagram timeline for the next week.
That's a nice bathing suit. You should get that one, Nate.
I'll get a couple.
All right, who's doing horoscopes today? Let's roll.
The ladies. These ladies.
All the ladies. Okay, ladies, let's go.
David Duchovny, Charlize Theron, happy birthday to them. Leo, the worst part of something you have been dreading is already behind you. Lighten up and keep moving. Your day's a 7.
Virgo, decide not to respond right away, and you may realize you might not need to respond at all. Your day is a 6.
Libra, an unexpected reconnection after an awkward gap picks up right where it left off. No explanation needed. Your day's a 9.
Scorpio, a wave of nostalgia hits out of nowhere, and you allow yourself to sit in it longer than you planned. Your day is an 8.
Sagittarius, treat yourself to something small and feel zero guilt about it whatsoever. Your day's an 8.
Okay. Capricorn, something you've been waiting for finally moves, and the excitement that comes with it is well earned. Your day is a 9.
Aquarius, choose peace over proving a point and feel the immediate relief that comes with just letting it go. Your day's a 9.
Pisces, you may get a little more emotional than expected over something small. Just let it happen. Your day is a 7.
Aries, end the week on an absolute high, and for once, it doesn't feel like luck. It feels completely earned. Your day is a 10.
Taurus, stop forcing something that's clearly not flowing. Rest is more productive than pushing right now. Your day, a 5.
Hey, Gemini, an emotionally heavy week calls for comfort food and familiar people. Give yourself exactly that. Your day's a 6.
And Cancer, someone says something honest and unfiltered that you did not see coming. And guess what? It's exactly what you needed to hear. Your day is an 8, and those are your Friday morning horoscopes.
Serial Killers, a podcast for serial lovers.
Got your flakes and your oats.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Serial Killers, and listen today.
Am I spitting everywhere?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
ZipRecruiter, for business owners like you. I'll tell you why. You put an ad out there somewhere in outer space, and maybe people send resumes, not even know who you are or what you do. ZipRecruiter wants to change that. They go that extra step. If there's someone out there that wants to make an extra positive impression on you, someone who actually knows about your business and wants to tell you why they're interested in your job on ZipRecruiter, this is the way to do it. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that shows you the most interested qualified candidates first, so you meet the right people faster. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology finds those qualified candidates quickly, and they tell you in their own words why they're interested in your job. How refreshing is that? This is why ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on our friends at G2 who know these things. Try ZipRecruiter. Meet those candidates who will go that extra step for your job. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate in the first day. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Elvis. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Elvis.
This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
If you're a fan of any of our podcasts on the Elvis Duran Podcast Network, including like Sauce on the Side,
Thank you,
with Gandhi,
Tommy Daddario,
Things You Never Knew, Patty Steele.
Things you never knew.
How about them Brooklyn boys?
Oh, Lord.
How about them Brooklyn boys?
Don't forget.
But, okay.
Don't forget Behind the Magic.
Behind the Magic, Disney.
Thank you. See what you did here.
Oh, my God.
But how about them Brooklyn boys?
Serial killers. How about them serial killers?
How about them serial killers? Exactly. So anyway, we have all sorts of things for all sorts of people on the Elvis Duran Podcast Network. Ones I learned about today. It's pretty amazing. God, several years ago, Gandhi said, I'm having this mother and daughter on my podcast, and you should have them on the big show. Remember when you introduced them to us?
Absolutely. I love them. Mother Knows Death is the name of their podcast. And Nicole Anjemi is an assistant to people a pathology assistant. I didn't want to say PA, but that's what she is.
Mm-hmm.
And she dissects things that come out of bodies. She has been around all types of different stuff. And I think she's fascinating.
Okay, before you turn us on, because you think this may be a little sickening, it's not.
No.
They make it so interesting,
Yes.
as you'll see right here. We had a conversation with them just the other day. I want you to hear this. Let's start with the Idaho Murders College Nightmare. I know that Gandhi saw it. I saw the documentary. As you all know, it was a huge national story for many weeks, still a story. This Koberger guy rolls into a campus home shared by, at that night, 4 students, right? Mm-hmm. Murders them, allegedly, stabbing them all to death. And we're still trying to figure out why. Like, what was his motive? Then we found out later he was taking criminal courses at college, and he was questioning people on how they felt if they were a victim in a crime. And I don't know. He seemed to be so deeply bought into a crime and committing a crime and getting away with it. Is that part of what you're thinking could be the motive behind why he killed these people?
Yeah, I mean, he was not only just taking criminology classes, but he was getting a PhD, which is the highest level of education that you could get in that field. So he really knew everything about crimes. He was a PhD student in it, right? So I've always said this, I don't know if you guys know this, but as soon as he got arrested, the very first question he asked was, has anyone else been arrested in relation to this crime? Which I thought was really interesting. So you could look at that 2 different ways. Like either number 1, he was just trying to throw people off, or number 2, there is another accomplice, which a lot of people think that there may be, just because of the amount of killing that the vigorous actions it took just to kill 4 people in that short amount of time, and how even though they do have some evidence, forensic evidence linking him, there's also a lot of holes in the story.
So, in your opinions, the 2 of you, you think he definitely did it. He was definitely at least part of the team that did it. There's no chance that this guy wasn't guilty.
Gandhi, have you seen his eyes? I mean, come on.
Listen, as soon as I saw him, I was like, he did it. But I suck, and I'm not a legal expert. Like, I don't look at all the evidence. I just go based on vibes. So I feel like for you guys, having the evidence, and I know you guys pull autopsies, and you look at all of the, like the police records and the crime reports, you definitely think that this guy is guilty.
I do, based on his odd behavior. I mean, they really did not have much linking him to the scene beyond the DNA they extracted from the night sheath left behind. So I feel like they're really lucky they actually got that, because otherwise it was all circumstantial. So with that said, I mean, I'm pretty convinced he still did it. He has supporters called Pro Burgers that linger in our comments sometimes, telling us we don't know what we're talking about. He's totally innocent.
There's Pro Burgers out there?
Pro Burgers, yes, is what they call themselves.
It is. Yeah, it's a gross name too.
It's really interesting, because I think when we look at everything, even circumstantially, I mean, you could definitely poke holes in it, and I think in court they could have proved enough reasonable doubt to possibly get him off. But at the same time, you have that DNA, which is pretty hard evidence to have on the scene.
And on a campus filled with students, why them? That's another question, and we may never get the answers to these questions.
No. Well, he seems like he's a little bit of what they call an incel. So he could have been kind of gazing at them from afar. And this is kind of the problem. They never were able to concretely say, oh, we found all these direct messages or this evidence that he was stalking them. So I know that there was word that he was possibly visiting that restaurant that one of the girls worked at. And it does seem like one of the victims was not only possibly killed first, but also seemed to be the intended target. But that's never been concrete. And I guess our biggest problem with the whole thing is if the prosecution had all of this evidence that they were going to bring him to trial, and then all of a sudden the guy was like, oh, I'm going to plead guilty. Why wouldn't you say to him, okay, we'll let you do that, but you have to tell us every single thing that you did, why you did it, what your motive was and everything. Exactly. And they didn't, which was so weird. It just was so weird because they were trying to give him the death penalty. So they really thought they had something. So they could have just been like, nah, you're not pleading guilty. We're going to make you go through the whole thing. So it's just bizarre.
Hey, is there any truth to the rumors we had heard in the press about one of the victims had a tuft of hair in their hand that did not match anyone's DNA that was involved?
So that was one of the things that Brian Koberger is now trying to say that he wasn't made fully aware of, that Ethan Chapin, he was the only male victim, that he had a tuft of hair in his hand. And really, as far as what we could see from the case, it seems like he did have some material in his hair, but the DNA, it said that it matched an unknown male, but as far as we know now, that it just did match his DNA. So there's not this conspiracy that someone, that he grabbed someone else's hair or something like that. But one possible thing that I do want to put out there, which is just this is just a really outfetched theory, but is it possible that because he's a criminology student and maybe I feel like he's trying to do the ultimate PhD program dissertation, right? That he's involved with someone else and possibly planting his evidence. So he could plant, DNA evidence and all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden it comes to the full picture is exposed, and really it's like he wants to show holes in the criminal justice system and how innocent people can be convicted and things like that. I just think
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine?
I don't know.
I never thought of that.
It's just it's out, it's totally out there, but I just have always thought since day one that there's more to the story. And he's very smart and manipulative,
Why do
You're
you
blowing
think,
my mind.
Wait, I want to know why people, and I mean my husband's one of them, are so obsessed with crime dramas and all stuff like that.
Oh, I am too.
Why do you people love, Nicole, why do you love it so much?
I think because my life isn't really that exciting. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I think that most, I talk about this all the time because we talk about all the different manners of death, but a lot of people don't really personally know a person that was actually murdered or are not really involved in a case like this. Yeah. And it's just so interesting to see the whole process of what that's like for other people living with that and getting that kind of news. And it's just so upsetting that it's nothing that we ever want to go through. So I think learning more about it might be protective for us in a way.
Right. And
that's a big part of me, yeah.
Yeah, me too. The whodunit thing goes way back to way before we were around, but I love that.
It's the whodunit and the how can I avoid being murdered myself?
There's
please,
that.
Tell me all the things that you know so that I don't do it.
Or in some cases, how can I murder?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I think you guys are just trying to figure out how to get away with it,
Mm-hmm.
There's that. So if you want to watch the documentary yourself on Netflix, The Idaho Murders College Nightmare, it's out. So watch it. Nicole, Jimmy, and Maria Cucane, thank you so much for being on with us and sharing all the fun. And, of course, the podcast, Mother Knows Death, wherever you get your podcasts, especially at the iHeart Network. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to T2T.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Let's go to this call. There's a call coming in. We got a phone line ringing. No one ever calls us. We found someone on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, John.
Hello.
It's weird. The phone's ringing. It never rings. No one calls anymore. People are always like texting us. So John has a question for us. What is your question?
Okay, so I recently took a solo trip to Atlantic City. I had a friend cancel and back out. So I said, I'm going to go. And I was very surprised with how well I enjoyed it. My question to you guys is, have any of you taken a solo trip like that?
God, I tell you right now, I would love to take one. That sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Gandhi, didn't you take a solo trip not too long ago?
No, I wish. I always say I'm going to take a solo trip, and then I chicken out because my sister scares me with all the ways I'm going to die if I travel alone.
I have solo traveled a lot. And I will say, though, John, I give you a lot of credit because I did a solo trip to a casino one time. I was so depressed because I went, lost all my money, and it was just me to hang out for the entire rest of the weekend. So I'm curious to know how your trip to AC went.
I went to see Matt Rife, which was the whole reason I went to the trip. I didn't maybe gamble maybe $20, and it was kind of boring, honestly. I ate some edibles and sat on the beach.
That actually sounds like a great time.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. I want to go back to something that we kind of skipped over, and that's women traveling by themselves. Now, there's actually a whole industry out there, Gandhi and Danielle, you know about this, of travel agents and agencies that cater to women who want to go solo travel.
Yeah.
Because it's a totally different thing than guys like you, John, and you, Nate, you know? Can you talk about that, Danielle or Gandhi? Both of you?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually follow a page called She Travels that is all about solo travel for women. There are agencies, like you said, that will help you find another group of women to travel with. They give you all of the information about what to do, what not to do, which countries are safe, which are not. And it does look incredible. I mean, you could travel with these groups and be completely fine. And they look wonderful. But it is a totally different ballgame going as a woman by yourself versus going as a man by yourself.
It is. I mean, John says he just took an edible, went out to sit on the beach. Yeah. Would you do that?
No. I mean, no, I would not do that. I would think about it, and then I would think in my head all the things my sister said about how this is how you're going to die, and she's probably right.
That's all you need is to not know where you are, what you're doing at that particular moment, and you're by yourself. Not
on
a
a
good
beach.
idea.
Like,
John, are you eating the phone? Are you okay? What's going on over there?
No, I'm giggling. I'm at work. You might hear stuff in the background. I work at a golf course, so you might hear some things in the background.
4! You know, just a joke. Hey, so John, have you thought about ever like whipping out a passport and going to another country, or just going across the country to the West Coast, doing something totally out of your comfort zone by yourself, travel-wise?
If I could afford it, I honestly would. I've been to Niagara Falls and been to a little bit of Canada, 24 out of the 50 states. And I want to go to Egypt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very nice.
But by yourself is the question, because that's the whole point of this. I love that thought of doing that.
Yeah. I could do it. I think I could do it.
Wow.
I think you should go with a travel group.
Yeah.
A travel group.
Yeah. But maybe
Something to
he'll
look
meet somebody
into.
while he's out there. You
Sure,
never know.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be with a travel group.
I know, but I'm just so Nate and I talk about this a lot because Nate really wants to go to Egypt, and I have been to Egypt, and I would definitely recommend, as an American traveler, going with a group of people.
Oh no, Egypt, yes.
Yeah.
But anywhere else, I could figure that out. But you know what? Talk me into doing a travel group anywhere.
Yeah.
In the world. Talk me into it. Like, what would be so great about it?
Are you asking me this?
Yes.
I think that they look out for your safety and make sure that you're accounted for every day, which is really important because, people go missing. You maybe want to meet a lady somewhere, and that lady is part of a crime ring that then takes your kidney and whatever else. There's all kinds of stuff that could happen. They also plan trips and adventures and excursions for you that are going to be safe because it's through a company versus going out on your own. And what would normally cost you $100, somehow you end up paying $2,000 for. It's just stuff like that I think it's great to work through agencies. And then maybe if you go enough and you feel comfortable enough, you can go out on your own. But also, when you don't speak a language of a place where you're going, groups are very helpful in those situations too.
There you go. You talked me into it. I totally understand
Yes.
all the pros there.
My parents did it like with a group, and thank gosh they did, because my dad got lost at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. He just like wandered away from the group, and my mom was like, "What the heck?" And they were in a group, and everybody waited, made sure he was okay, made sure they found him, because if not, who the heck knows what would have happened to him.
And there you go. Well, listen, John, I love that you called and you sparked this conversation with us. Solo travel, actually, it is a growing industry. There's a lot of money to be made for people in the travel industry from people who want to travel by themselves. I would love to hop on a plane and go to London and Paris by myself for like 4 or 5 days.
What's stopping you?
Do it.
I'm married and I got dogs.
He'll understand.
I may do it soon. John, you have talked us all into doing some solo travel. I appreciate your call today.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Why don't you chew on an edible and hang out on the beach? We'll see you there.
Just be careful.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Are you ready for the show?
Yeah.
That's right. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So we were talking on our show not long ago about people who change their names. They were given a name when they were born. It's on their birth certificate. But for some reason, they're like, no, I don't want to live with this.
Right.
So I put it out there. Text us if you had to change your name because you didn't like it, and tell us why you didn't like it. Any thoughts before we get started here?
I wanted to change mine when I was little. I didn't know any other Nates or Nathans. I wanted to be Patrick.
Did you really?
I did.
Interesting.
Wow. I even asked my mom, how do I do this? And she goes, you're not changing your name.
Well, God, I think it'd be great to have a name that no one else has.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
love
I
that.
have one of those.
Yeah.
It's a little difficult.
I've always, wanted to change my last name. My name is Anthony Scary, with Scary being my last name, and everyone would always call me Scary my whole life, followed me around. But they were like, you can't really do that. So I gave that up at the age of 14.
Well, you can do whatever you want to do.
For sure. I never realized how funny the last name Cox was. Like, I grew up with some Cox when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
Coxes, yeah.
Several.
And then as I got older, I was like, oh. I get why you might want to change that. Okay.
We're talking also on the show how a woman named her child Vaselinia.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like the petroleum jelly.
Oh.
Hey, I've got Maritza on line 18. I hope she's not changing Maritza. That's a great name.
It's a pretty name.
Maritza.
Yes, I'm here.
Well, hello. I love the name Maritza. I hope you weren't trying to change that name.
Oh, no, I love that name. I named it myself, but I love it.
Oh, okay. So you named yourself Maritza. What's your given name?
Oh, God. All right. So my mom pronounces it the way it's supposed to pronounce. So it's Mariuxi,
Maruxi.
which I don't like. But then everybody else who reads it either says Marishi or Marixi. It's supposed to be Marixi in English, I guess. But people say Mariaxi. They name me everything but what it says.
Maritza. I don't see how Maritza could be that difficult to figure out. It's somewhat common. I've heard Maritza used a lot.
So many Maritzas. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Maritza.
No, so Maritza is what I named myself, the Maritza.
Right.
Marixi, Mariu, X like X-ray, Y. It's Mom or my parents decided for me to be named.
So you altered it a little bit.
Yeah, just
I altered it a little bit, but the funny part is, when I did it, I was in the 7th grade because I was tired of people always like looking at my name, and then the first thing they would be is like Mora, because that's my last name, Mora, and I'd be like, and then kids can be mean, and people
Yes.
were like, is that your name, moron?
Oh, God.
I remember being like in the 3rd grade and be like, oh God, they're gonna.
So
call
you
me
needed to change your name. Hey, so when you
needed to
changed your name, how did your mom and dad feel about that?
Well, my dad can care less. He barely knows everybody's name. But my mom, when people would call, because I would have friends call me, and then they'd be like, oh, can I speak to Maritza? And my mother would be like, who? Oh, no, she doesn't live here. And I'd be like, Mom, that's for me. That's my friend. So then she'd be like, no, that's not your name. And then she got to the point where people would call and she would be like, oh, no, Maritza, no prostitute lives here.
What?
Prostitute?
And I'd be like,
Wait, well, hold on. Your mom thinks Maritza is a prostitute name?
yes. She goes to me, I did not name you a prostitute's name. So Maritza, M-A-R-I-T-Z-A is a prostitute's name.
Oh,
I did not need your prostitute's
Who knew?
name. And I was just like, oh my God, don't do that to me. And obviously I'm saying my age now because, I say my friends used to call my house. Back then, we used to have a landline, not a cell phone. So who answers the phone calls all the time? Your parents did.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have no prostitutes named Maritza here. Well, that's unfortunate because it's a beautiful name. All right, now we know. See, people have just a million different reasons they change their names. There's one right there. Maritza, thank you so much for listening to us.
Thank you guys so much for calling me back. I love you guys. You have no idea. You guys make my day every single day. The minute I wake up, I'm like, Alexa, do 100 the morning show, please.
Aw.
All right. I love it. Maritza, thank you. We appreciate it very, very much. Wow.
Make me laugh.
Aw.
Well, thank you. Hold on one second. We've got Sarah from Cleveland on line 19. Sarah.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So, you didn't try to change your name from Sarah, did you? Sarah's a great name.
No, not me.
It was your brother. What'd your brother want to change his name to?
He changed his name to Anthony.
Okay, what was it?
His name was Osama.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Good move.
Ruin that name for everyone.
Well, there are places in the world where there are Osamas and they're totally fine.
So many. Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, but we only know one Osama here, unfortunately. Wait, were people giving your brother a lot of grief over the name Osama?
So my brother was in high school. Then 9/11 happened, and then all the kids were making fun of him. They were bullying him like crazy.
That's a tough one here.
Yeah, for sure. So he ended up dropping out of high school because of the bullying was so bad, and then he changed his name.
That's
terrible. Wow, that is awful.
It's not his fault that idiot did what he did. You know what I mean?
Well,
come on.
It's not your brother's fault. It's not your brother's fault that people don't know that Osama is a common name in other parts of the world. But what about some guy named little Bobby Hitler? What did he do with that name?
Where's all the Adolfs out
Right.
there?
Yeah, where's all the Adolfs?
Exactly.
Isn't Hitler one of the things you are not allowed to name your child?
I think so.
I think there's
that.
a short list of things you're not allowed to name your child. I'm going to look it up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Although I have heard of somebody, his name was Adolf.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know there are some Adolfs rolling around, but
yeah.
I don't know, Hitler's, I don't know. Well, so your brother, after he changed his name and quit school, he's okay now, right?
He's good now, yeah.
Okay, all right. You tell him we said hi. Hi, Anthony.
All right.
Don't call him Osama. Thank you, Sarah. Have a great day.
It really is unfortunate that certain people have ruined names for all of eternity, right?
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler, Osama bin Laden. Who was the Damien? Wasn't Damien?
Yo, what's up, guys? Justin Bieber here.
Hi, this is Mariah Carey.
My name is Alex Warren.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Don't answer the phone, Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
So let's go.
Yes.
It's the Garrett phone tap.
All right. April wants to play a phone tap on her husband, Darren. Now, the couple, they just bought a new mattress. And Darren said, hey, you know what? I'll wait at home, take the day off, wait for the delivery. April, on the other hand, found out mattress wasn't coming when Darren took off. So she said, now's the perfect time to play a phone tap on my husband.
And this is a two-parter.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, babe, it's me.
Hey.
So I know you were at the house this morning. Where are you now?
I'm headed back to work. The guy never showed up.
Okay, well, I just got a call from him. Apparently he's there now.
Of course he's there now. Of course he's there now. I can't be there now.
So I gave him your number, so he's going to hopefully give you a call here in a couple minutes, and you guys can work out how you want to do this, okay?
All right, sweetheart. Okay.
Bye.
Hello?
Hi, is this Darren?
This is Darren.
Darren, this is Marcus with CB Mattress. I am at your house right now. I just spoke with your wife. Are you home or in the area or?
Well, I'm 10 minutes down the road now because you took 3 hours and I had to leave.
I have the mattress here, so you think like 10 minutes? I mean, because I have other places I got to drop stuff off at, so I just don't want this to, hold me back today.
I'll be 10 minutes, but if I'm 11 minutes, you better still be there.
I can't promise that. I'm on a tight schedule right now, so this...
Look, I'm really trying not to fly off the handle right now because I could have carried it from the manufacturer to my house on my back by now.
You could have done that, but you chose me, so I'm hoping you get here in less than 9 minutes. 2 minutes have passed, so I'm kind of on this tight constraint here. So.
Okay, well, I don't want to ruin your day. I'll be there soon.
All right, fair enough. I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right.
All right. So
then, of course, Darren goes back to the house.
Uh-oh.
And I make another phone call.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hello?
Darren, yeah, it's Marcus again over with the...
Where the are you?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to leave.
When I see you, I am going to rip every hair out of your little damn head, you stupid prick.
I wanted to see if I could reschedule with you sometime later this afternoon if it was possible.
Okay, I'm trying to take a break. I'm really trying to do.
Do you have asthma? Do you have asthma?
You've got to be kidding me.
Because if you have asthma, get your spray.
Okay, shut up. I'm getting off work at 5. I will be home by 5:30.
No, that's not going to work, unfortunately, today, because I got to drop off on the other side of town at 5 today, so I don't...
Well, why don't you make them late?
Sir, let's be honest. If you really wanted the mattress, I mean, you should have just waited around. You shouldn't have left.
I did wait. I have a life to lead. I have a job that I care about, which is completely different from your job.
Well,
that you obviously don't give a about. You don't give a about your customers.
I do. Well, you're not giving a about your mattress because you decided to be lazy and leave when I told you I was going to be
there.
there.
You got some big fancy job and you're the only that goes around delivering mattresses, all right? There's tons of them. Hello?
What's going on over there?
God, I drove back when you told me to go back to the damn house when I was on my way to work, and the wasn't there.
Calm down. He wasn't there.
There's no time, apparently, in the history of the world that he can come and deliver this to us.
Well, if he can't get to us in the next few days, what if we push vacation back for a day? We can do that, can't we? Just reorganize some things?
We're going to push vacation back? You know how much that would cost? We're not pushing vacation back for a mattress, honey.
Well, I really want the mattress.
If you had heard the guy on the phone, you'd be the same way I am.
Not if she knew it was an Elvis Duran in the morning show phone tap.
Honey.
Hey.
Oh, and you thought you would never get phone tap. We got your ass.
Darren, my name's Garrett from Elvis Duran in the morning show, and your wife April wanted to play a joke on you.
Vacation's going to be really now.
I was really prepared to murder a person.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap. Only on Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Instagram teen accounts come with automatic protections that limit who can contact teens, the content they can see, and the time they spend on the app. So learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at Instagram.com/teen accounts.
This is Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Hey, we've got to say again how much fun we had last night at the Z100 Summer Bash at Hudson Yards. It really is. Don't get mad when I say this. I like it better than Jingle Ball, and I'll tell you why.
It's the best event we do.
Yeah.
Jingle Ball, of course, is just it's done. You know, it's done brilliantly and beautifully every single year, and we sell out at the Garden. I mean, it's all the best of everything that we could offer our listeners, right?
Yep.
This Summer Bash kind of just came up several years ago. We started let's do a concert outside for summer, and everyone shows up. There's no tickets; you just go. Yeah. There's no people fighting for front row. You know, it's just an incredible night. Last night, what did you love? Did you love, of course, Charlie Puth showing up? He was amazing.
And the listeners are always awesome. Like, we meet the best listeners at these events, and they're always so sweet and so kind, and so many stories and how long they've been listening to us and stuff like that. It's just so cool.
It is incredible. So Charlie Puth, loved him. What about you guys?
I loved everything about it. My favorite part is we don't have to work at this. We actually get to sit back and enjoy it and watch the acts when they come on stage and drink a little bit. We have to work at everything else. This one's a party.
Yeah, I was watching Danielle in the Wells Fargo VIP area.
You know, I had my spicy margarita.
You had your spices going.
Always.
But Charlie Puth on stage with a free concert for New York City. Amazing. Young Jun, let me tell you, Young Jun, what a response. Massive, huge superstar at our show. Bella Kay was there. JYT, so much fun. Thank you guys for coming out. If you were there, we loved you. If not, we'll do another one next year. Thank you so much to Wells Fargo for the VIP area, for the whole thing. I mean, Wells Fargo, it was their show, basically. And, of course, thank you, Wells Fargo, for not raising my interest rate on my mortgage. We have to thank our friends at BIC. Not only did they give us a week full of $1,000 free money phone taps, but they were there last night. Wonder Skin, talk about them.
Oh my gosh, Wonder Skin is something I actually found on an Instagram pop-up. They have this all-day lip stain that it's called Wonder Blading. You put it on in the morning and you wait till it sets, you wipe it off, and it stays on for hours. It's fantastic. I actually brought it to the sales department and said, I want to talk about this. And now they're a sponsor, Wonder Skin. They're amazing. They have so many good products. Yeah.
That is great. Make sure you get a cut of that. Also, maybe Happy Ending on Broadway. Fabulous show. The New York Blood Center. Where would we be without blood? Think about it.
That's right. Donate.
Berkeley College. Tri-State Jeep dealers. We love our Jeeps. Thank you, Centrum, for keeping me up and running all these years. And, of course, Seatown and Bravo Supermarkets. Thank you for being part of our Summer Bash last night. Hey, let's go around the room. What's on the mind of the people here in the room? I'm going to start with you, Danielle. What are you thinking about?
Well, you guys know nothing makes me happier than being a tourist in my own city, my own place that I live. And for me, it's New York and New Jersey. I feel like I live in both of those places. But do something that you've never done before in the place that you live. Go to a museum. Maybe there's a show you've never seen. Maybe there's a garden you want to visit. There's a restaurant. Like sometimes those hole-in-the-wall restaurants are the best. It's like, I've never gone there. Just go. You're going to discover something wonderful about the place that you live, because I'm always discovering new great places about New York and New Jersey. And, it's fantastic.
Out of all of us, you do crawl across New York City almost 5 times a week, even though you don't live in New York City.
I love it.
If it's not on Broadway, it's off Broadway. So we love that. Very good advice. What about you, Froggy? What's on your mind today?
Well, I want to let you know that, yes, there was NFL football last night, the Hall of Fame game. While it was not a great game, I mean, it's really not ever very good. However, this coming weekend is the final weekend that we don't have football, and now we have football for 6.5 straight months, and I have never been more excited. Because actually the Super Bowl this year is on Valentine's Day in 2027. So yeah, from now until February the 14th, we have got football every single weekend, and I cannot wait.
Well, here he goes. Another couple of months of you screaming at the friggin' TV.
I let football teams determine my mood for the next 7 months.
That's what we can't wait for. Hey, Scary, what's up with you today?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but when I post a story on Instagram, I don't think anything of it, and it just goes to my general audience. You press it, and it goes out to your listeners, right, and your followers. That's the red circle that you see when you click on someone's story, the red circle.
Yes.
Now, are you part of a green circle?
Of course.
The green circle is a select group of people that you choose to just send that content to. Well, I found out that one of my friends is green circling all of the girls in his life.
Oh.
Specific content that the guys don't see.
Like what?
Is it him shirtless working out?
Yes.
I hate him.
Are you part of his green circle?
Don't worry about it, but he's on my list.
He
now.
green circled like a bunch of girls that we know.
What?
And it's all like gym selfies. It's him ripped. It's him just working out the gym. Now, we found out because one of the girls squealed on him and said, "You guys seeing this stuff?" And we're all the guys are like, "No, we don't see that on his stories." He selectively green circles the girls. Yeah. So I'm just wondering, are you part of a green circle, or do you know someone who's green circling people?
I know your friend.
Posting Instagram stories. Anyway,
I mean, is he normally a douchebag or just in the green circle?
He's a great guy. He's a cool guy. But he's literally curating content for a select audience because he doesn't want the guys to see that he's posting this
Why is that? Why does he not want the guys to see that?
Well, because, these are like for the ladies.
Okay.
I have a friend who does the green circle for close friends only.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
their close. Yeah. Well, he doesn't seem
Not
to be
perspective.
doing it. No, not just for girls or guys.
It's an ordered list.
He's got it for something specific.
The thing about this green circle is I think he doesn't show it to the guys because he doesn't want the guys to clown him. Meanwhile, all the girls that are getting these are like, oh, here he goes again. Oh, my God. We send it to each other like he's at it again.
Oh, my gosh.
Speaking of sending it out in the green circle to all the ladies, Nate, what's on your mind today?
Right, baby.
Is that who you guys are talking about?
That's right. That's me. So last week, I think it was last week, I mentioned I got a physical planner because I can't keep track. I hate stuff in my phone. I'm trying to stay off my phone. And I got to say, if you are having a hard time keeping a habit going, whether it's working out or doing something for yourself or trying to stay on top of being a better you, get yourself a planner. You check off, okay, did I take my vitamins today? Yes. Did I work out today? Yes. Do yourself a favor and get a planner. I really feel like it helps you keep those better habits going.
Good idea.
I used to have a planner. His name is Andrew.
He was actually really good.
He was good. Back in the day, let me tell you, he was good. And Gandhi, what's up with you today?
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Do you get upset when people drunk dial you?
No.
Depends on what time of day it is.
Love it. I don't care what time of day it is. I love it. If you are obliterated, you are hammered, you are in a crazy place in your mind and having a great time, and you choose to pick up the phone and call me to share any of that with you, I'm like, this is lovely. It has happened to me 3 times within the last week, and every single time they were like, I'm so sorry, I'm hammered. And I think, thank you. What are we doing? What's going on?
See, now, if they said something negative to me about me, I would not be happy about them calling.
No.
The truth comes out when you're wasted.
It's always so sweet.
Okay.
One started with, hey, I love you. I'm really hammered right now. I was like, go on. Tell me more about this. I love it. Please, drunk dial me anytime. Drunk DM me. I like it. I don't understand why people get bent out of shape about it. Appreciate your friends that are thinking of you when they're blasted.
Okay. So you had 2 of those this week. What did we talk about? I don't recall.
That's for me to know, Duran. It was all good stuff, though.
Excellent. May I add an around the room to the around the room? We had a talk back come in from one of our listeners.
Okay.
And, a lot of people always text us, hey, what do I do in New York when I come to New York City? You guys always talk about how great New York City is, and I'm coming in. What do I do? It's kind of hard to answer that question because we can't say our favorite restaurants because we have 40,000 of them. We can't say our favorite places to go during the day because there's like 45 things to do. But this guy says this.
Good morning, beautiful people. So this Alabama boy just got home from visiting your New York City. And I want to say, after listening to you guys for 20 plus years, you had me totally prepped for your city. I mean, we got to see everything. The Elmos, the Spider-Man, the gravy sauce on the streets after it rained, taking the ferry to see the Statue of Liberty. It was an experience. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.
See, people listen to what we say about our little things we do here and there in the nooks and crannies of the city that we appreciate, like Danielle's talking about. Also, the bigger-than-life things like going to the Garden to see shows or Broadway shows. Thank you for listening because we do live in the world's most festive playground.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cheers to Dirty Elmo.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you notice what he did there, though?
What?
He said it was an experience. He didn't say it was a good experience, but he loved it. He just said it was an experience, and I appreciate that vagueness.
I was leaving the gym the other day, and I see all these people. If you're a New Yorker, you don't really look around. You're looking at the sidewalk to make sure you don't step in poop. So I all of a sudden, I see all these people with their phones, and I'm like, what's going on? And I turn, and there was a guy dressed as Spider-Man climbing onto like the crosswalk sign, and I'm like, what the hell? New York friggin' city.
Did you leave him some money, Nate?
No, hell no. I mean, he had grubby hands. I was afraid his web slingers were going to hit me.
Oh, jeez.
Do you ever wonder sometimes if we are living in the Truman Show where you have a guy in the back, okay, cue the drunk Spider-Man. Go.
Totally.
And they're like, he
Cue
didn't
the
react.
lady taking a poop on the trash can. Boom, go. Cue the lady. Cue the pooping lady. Cue.
This city is the weirdest written script that will never be written, obviously. So there you go.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Instagram teen accounts come with automatic protections that limit who can contact teens, the content they can see, and the time they spend on the app. So learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at Instagram.com/teen accounts.
This is Elvis Duran and the morning show.
Danielle, how many times have you seen and Juliet on Broadway?
8 times.
8
Oh
times.
my God. Not 18, 8.
feels like it.
Are they going to get a restraining order against
No,
you?
I met somebody who saw it 35 times.
Oh,
so,
my.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
When you love something, you keep going back, guys.
Are you going to get there? Are you going to get there 35 times? I hope so.
I would like to.
I can't wait.
Well, let me tell you why we're talking about it. Chrissy Metz and Joey Fatone from And Juliet on Broadway are here. Yay! It's an honor to have you both here. Seriously.
Thank you.
First of all, Joey, we've known for 1,000 years.
Yeah, no, it's an honor to be standing in her grace. Are you kidding?
Chrissy, we've been fans of yours for so long, but to have you in New York City.
And I don't give a crap about me. Don't worry. Let's talk about you.
That's not true.
Yeah, I'm interested.
You were Joey Fatone.
F you, Fatone.
Yeah, that's right.
But we know you hate New York, so we're glad you're here.
Here's the thing. I don't hate it. I'm overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of sound. I'm from the country. So it's just a lot.
Right.
But I love the art. I love the people. I love the food. I love the opportunities. But she's tired.
And Chrissy loves the plane that takes her home.
Yeah, she lives in Nashville.
I
so,
do.
yeah.
I do. But I haven't been home in a second. So I miss it. But, we do it for the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joey, you've been with And Juliet for a while.
They keep suckering me back in, yeah.
So this is Chrissy's this is your first Broadway show.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So how's she doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah, Joseph.
No, she's
How am I doing?
honestly, she's doing better than most. There's a lot of other people out there.
That's a great
that
backhanded
literally-
compliment.
But
You
people
know what?
that
She's doing
don't
better
know,
than most.
let me explain you why.
Well,
For
we
people
call
that
that
have
we
never
call
done
that
Broadway.
we call that a crap sandwich.
Right. People that have
I'm
never
not
done
eating it.
Broadway, period, your first Broadway show, right?
Indeed.
So people that have never done Broadway and get thrown into it don't know about 8 shows a week. They don't know how vocally tiring it is. And for you to keep going and you've been fantastic. That's what I'm saying. Some people have been calling out. Some people do things. I haven't seen you call out yet. I haven't seen you done it. You've been kicking ass and taking names.
I know how to rally. I know how to work hard. I know what endurance is.
You do.
We spend 18, 19 hours on a set. Okay? Try some of
Certain
that.
people don't, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the
some
hard
people
part. It's
don't.
not for the faint of heart.
Do not. It is not.
No, it's not for the faint of heart.
When you see people that don't do 8 shows a week.
Right.
I'm not pitting nobody out. I'm just saying, if you look at certain celebrities that have done the shows, they've only maybe have done. And now, let's be real, there's some parts that do recall for vocally to be it's very demanding. So they do take less time because they need the vocal rest to do it. But when there's a lot of people that do 8 shows a week and they're doing the same stuff, and Alphaba's hitting those notes every night, 8 shows a week. Stand up to it. That's the whole part of this show. That's the whole part of this process.
But also, who's also
a thespian.
perimenopausal? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Guilty.
I want to know that.
And I've
Right.
seen many people in the role of Angelique, which is who she plays, and you are by far one of my favorites. And your voice, your sing, I didn't know you could sing like that.
Oh, well, thank you.
You never sang on This Is Us,
fantastic.
ever.
Yeah.
She's from Nashville. That's like a requirement, right?
Well, I moved to Nashville to write country music and I had a record deal for a second, and then This Is Us kicked back up, and after the vid, and then I just love music, and singing was my first love, so I'm glad I get to marry two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Okay, detour for just a second.
Yeah.
So Danielle and Gandhi, you've seen And Juliet more than all of us.
Yes.
So what is it, if someone hasn't seen And Juliet, what is it that attracts you like a bug to light to this show?
There's so many things about this show. First of all, it's about acceptance and accepting yourself for who you are. It's also about women empowerment. That's very, very important.
Yes.
And the music is amazing. If you grew up with NSYNC, if you grew up with Backstreet, if you grew up with, Britney, Katy Perry, even if you didn't,
Bon Jovi.
the music is so cool, and the way they weave it into the storyline, it's fantastic.
Gandhi.
She said it all. What am I supposed to say?
Okay.
Same thing. But also, it's funny. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be as funny as it was. And then when I saw it, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Danielle's going to go for 35 times, I'm sure.
We can't wait.
Yep. But it was great. I saw it twice.
That's the most amazing thing about it, I think, with this show, too. It for me, it hasn't gotten stale yet.
Nope.
That's,
Yeah.
again, that's the testament
I'm
of time.
jamming
That's what's fun about it. Yeah.
behind stage all all the time,
Yeah,
like
and then
every show.
And then we were even talking about it where sometimes, you get other people that come in, so it's fun and it's a different light and a different take on what they do. So I was literally just on the tour for 2 weeks for Chicago and then coming back here. So Kay, who plays Angelique there, is a completely different take than what Chrissy does. And it's so much fun because it's a breath of fresh air and it's fun to go off of that. It's great. I love it.
So, Chrissy, merging into a show that was already there.
Yes.
With one of the main performers who's been there.
Yes.
What's that like, being the newbie? Was that a little daunting, or were you like, what, screw these people, I'm going to show them who's boss? I mean, how did you attack that?
No, first 2 days of rehearsal, I cried. I called my boyfriend. I said, not going to do it. Can't do it.
Did you see her cracking? Was she cracking up? Did you see that?
I didn't see anything.
No, he didn't see the rehearsal.
I didn't see the rehearsal. I really jumped in and she was there like, hey, nice to meet you. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
Literally what happened.
I had 3 weeks to rehearse, and they were like, okay, here you go. And I'm thinking, stop making the costumes. Like, don't make the wig. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. And my boyfriend was like, Chrissy, you know that you don't ever quit anything you start. Like, don't do it now. This is something you've always wanted to do. And I was like, yeah, but you don't know. Like, my dogs are barking, my legs is howling. Like, it's a mess. And I'm just so grateful that I stuck with it because I'm having so much fun. It's the most challenging thing I think I've ever done. But it's also just been so much fun. And everybody's so talented. And I like enjoy going to work. It's really fun.
What's that like?
All right. Right. I'm sorry.
Busy, crowded, overstimulated when she goes to work.
Not to get too deep and too personal, but were you at a point in your life and career where you needed a kick in the head to like do something totally different, and you didn't?
No, because I've been doing things totally different all the time.
Well, so this is nothing new, doing something totally different.
No. Musical theater is a beast in itself. Like we were saying, like it's not for the faint of heart. Not everybody can do it. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but toot.
It's just repetitive. It's freaking repetitive.
Just hard. And like the schedule is grueling, but like it's a different animal completely. Like, again, I can spend 18 hours on a set, but like being shot out of a cannon for 2.5 hours and like, again, perimenopausal, almost 46 years old, like, woo! Like, it's a lot.
Like, when you're
I'm an athlete now is what I'm trying to tell you.
Like when you do IDs all day long. Think about doing your IDs all day long, 24/7, all the time.
But I've been doing it for 50 years.
And it sucks, doesn't it?
Well, damn.
Well, it just gets tiresome. That's what I'm saying. The repetition.
I mean, not at this very moment. It's not sucking.
But the repetition of it. The repetition of it, though, that's the thing. And that's what I think really gets you. It's almost like Groundhog Day. You literally go to work and you go, what scene am I doing again? Because did I do it already? Because you already did it last night where you do 2 shows a day and you go, what?
Yeah. Chrissy called her boyfriend and said, I'm not doing this. I'm coming home. So obviously there was something about it that was a total turnoff in the very
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
My nipples are so hard.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Pump up the gas. Pump it up.
C100.
Free Gas Friday.
Get free gas.
It's Free Gas Friday. Your chance to win free gas all day today. We're going to start it off with $1,000 to fill your tank. If you're caller 100 right now at 800-242-0100.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Hey, I got Michael calling in. With an interesting question from Michael. Hey, Michael, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
We're doing well. You asked a very, very interesting, thought-provoking question on the text. Do you wish to repeat that for everyone?
Yeah, so I know you guys talk about shows all the time, and you love your shows. So I was wondering if there was a TV show or a series that you could watch or experience again for the first time, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, what made you think of this? Do you have one in mind personally?
For me, personally, one of my top ones is Stranger Things. Just the whole franchise, and it was a very unique type of show and something that we've never seen before. And it's one of the only shows. So I'd never really rewatched shows before. I was never that type of person.
Right.
But when I watched Stranger Things, I had now rewatched it 4 times. Wow. So it just, for some reason, it just hit differently. And it was just, it was just a really incredible show. It was one of those shows that everyone was talking about at the time.
All right, so you got us thinking about this. We've been simmering with this. I'm going to tell you right now, West Wing, I would see again.
Okay.
Good one.
Okay.
Downton Abbey, I would love to see from the beginning again.
That's good.
Sopranos, I'd love to see again.
Oh, that was going to be one of mine.
Yeah.
See, mine is
And then-
Ozark.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Oh,
Ozark.
If I could.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Start it over?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Or
had a
Ted
couple others, you
Lasso?
said. Wow, yeah,
Yeah.
Ted Lasso. Excellent.
And True Blood, which
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if any of you ever watched True Blood, but True Blood was like I love that show so much that I saved the series finale and I wouldn't watch it for months and months
Okay.
and months because I didn't want it to be done.
I have to add The Crown to that, by the way. Love The Crown.
Oh.
Were you going to add something, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, I had other shows. Dexter was like a really great show.
Absolutely.
And then it's like comedies like The Office and Schitt's Creek were really incredible too. The
What
Schitt's
about you,
Creek to
Gandhi?
the point that when I watched Schitt's Creek, I didn't even finish it because I didn't want it to end.
See, I do that same thing, Michael. I'm afraid to. It's like when you buy a lottery ticket, you don't want to look at it even after they've put the numbers out because until you've looked at it, you still have the possibility of winning a couple $1 million.
Still some hope.
Yeah, you create
It's the
that
same
fantasy
thing.
in your head of what would I do?
Exactly. So that last show, yeah, you want to. Oh, it's like okay, I got to finally watch it, and then you know you're done. It's very sad. What about you, Gandhi?
Okay, so definitely The Sopranos. That I still rewatch it because I catch stuff all the time, and it
Phenomenal
was such
show.
a good show. The Office and 30 Rock, duh. But probably Game of Thrones. That was pretty fascinating too, and I have gone back and rewatched it, but it's totally different than watching for the first time. And I've changed my thoughts on how bad people thought the ending was.
Right.
I don't think it's as bad anymore. Huh? Yeah. First time I was
Oh,
like,
really?
oh, yeah.
Now, why do you think you've changed your tune on that?
Well, I think so. I binged the show. I was not one of the people who watched it week to week, so I didn't have that same like years long build up. And I think binging it makes a totally different experience. Like when you binge it, the end doesn't seem nearly as bad.
Like Sopranos, did you hate the ending? Because so many people did.
No.
Okay.
I loved it.
I love the ending. I
Yeah.
love how they left it hanging like that.
And I don't want to ruin anything for people who haven't watched Game of Thrones, but the whole point, like people thought they really rushed that last season, and I thought it was kind of perfect, like the way that it ended. But,
Okay.
I don't know.
You should let them know because no one else said anything nice about it.
No, I have a friend who doesn't want to talk to me because I think this.
Right. Now, Scary, I would ask you what show you'd like to see again, but you haven't watched TV since 1979.
No, I know. I've watched
So
a few
would
shows.
you- would you
What's
go
the
back
last
and-
thing you watched?
No,
Sesame Street was the last thing he watched.
I mean, aside from some comedies that I would like to go back and relive, like Curb Your Enthusiasm and stuff, but those aren't like drama. I would have to go with Sopranos, and you know what,
Okay.
Sex and the City. Sex and the City is one that I don't remember some of those beginning episodes. I might have joined season 2 or 3, but I watched that show religiously when it, and yeah, and the same thing with The Sopranos.
Okay.
And maybe
So Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Sex and the City is so. It's dated. They were so
Yes.
of the time. You watch it now, you're like, does this still hang
Yes.
true?
Right.
I don't know.
That's
Like,
why.
Interesting.
There was an episode of Sex and the City where Carrie accidentally gets a Brazilian, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe somebody would do that! Oh my god!" And now I'm like, "That's all that anybody ever does."
Yeah,
Like,
I
this
know
is
my
crazy.
answer's weak. Maybe The Wire. All right,
No,
that's
that's
it.
your answer.
Okay. Oh, speaking of Brazilians, we got to hurry. I have an appointment.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what about you, Straight Nate?
Okay, you mentioned a lot. Sopranos, phenomenal show, but Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
Wow. What
I
an
never saw that.
That was good.
absolutely
Yeah, that's another one.
phenomenal
Except for that
show.
one episode. The
Yeah,
whole
with
rest
the
of the thing
fly.
is great.
Fly was terrible. Yeah.
But you look at, I think a lot of series, they really don't have an ending in mind. This just feels like an epic that was planned every step of the way. And there's still, I've rewatched it, I think, twice. And there's still episodes where I'm watching it and my heart's racing. Even though I know it's going to happen, but the way they made it and shot it, it's just so well done.
Wait, do you
Absolutely
think
phenomenal
every show has like the one episode that like was the crappy one? It's like they needed an extra episode. So like yours, that was The Fly. Like remember Ted Lasso, the Pants episode? That was
Yeah, that
horrible.
was stupid.
Like it was
There's
so
always
stupid.
a filler episode somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like a filler
they
episode.
say they just got to fill time. Okay, just a whole hour about nothing.
Yeah.
Froggy, do you have any?
You know what? For the longest time, only because my dad was watching it, I tried to watch Lost. But it made me so mad, and I couldn't follow along that it confused me. I felt stupid.
You got
I'm like,
lost watching Lost.
I'm not watching this anymore, so I don't know how it ended. So to me, Lost still has not ended, but it made me angry. I would watch the show. It was weird. I would get excited and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to watch Lost tonight," and I would talk to my dad about it. And then in the middle of the show, I'd be so freaking mad. I'm like, well, why do I do this to myself? It's like watching a sporting event.
Right.
My team plays bad.
I look back at Lost. I loved that show. I thought it was great, and there were confusing moments.
Did it stress you out?
You're totally stressed out, but it's okay. I was expecting to be
Life is
stressed
stressful
out with
enough. I don't need a TV show to do it.
Right. Hey, you know who's going to have a weird answer is Scotty B.
Oh, God, Sanford and Son.
No, that or Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
That was his show.
I always loved Seventh Heaven.
Full House. Full House because of the girls.
I didn't love Full House. I just like Mary Kate and Ashley.
Good times.
Yeah, no, I mean I was going to say Chips, but that's
Oh yeah, Chips.
obvious. No, Skiri actually mentioned the one I was thinking of. Curb Your Enthusiasm is always still my go-to. Like if I'm on an airplane or have nothing to watch somewhere, I've seen that series 1,000 times. I mean, just the crude humor and it reminds me of my dad a lot, and it's just I don't know. That's just a show that I like comedy. I don't watch really any dramas or anything. So.
I'm with you, Scotty B.
Yeah, or even Seinfeld. I was not a Friends guy. I was a huge Seinfeld guy, so I would watch that over and over and over.
Well, gosh,
I think you two like 30 Rock.
Oh yeah,
I love 30 Rock.
To Gandhi's point, when sometimes when you binge these shows, they just like feel differently because you're experiencing them as a whole versus like when you're watching them week to week. Like it's very different experience.
Yeah, I
like
kind
you're
of
fully
miss
immersed
that.
when you're watching the whole thing.
I miss that not everything does it like that. Like certain streaming services, you have to
Right.
wait week to week. But like I miss like wanting to find out what would happen and you being so excited that, oh my gosh, Friday's coming, my show's going to be on. I can't wait to find out what happens. Like it's just so like they just give it to you so easily now.
So that was an excellent question, Michael. Thank you so much for bringing that into us.
Good question, Michael.
Michael. Let's hear it for Michael. It's Michael, everybody.
Thank you.
Come again.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
If you need to hire for your business in 2026 and you want an easier way to find qualified candidates, use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's technology immediately finds talented people for your job, and you can invite them to apply. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Elvis.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
In Central Park, we did the Global Citizens World Cup viewing party.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Big screens, hundreds of millions of people show up in the
For
park.
the final. It was for the final.
And backstage, this beautiful, beautiful, handsome woman runs up to me and climbs me like a tree. And I'm feeble and old. I don't have much left as far as energy goes. Her name, Victoria Brito.
Okay.
Victoria is here with us today. We have so much to learn about each other.
I know we do.
Hello.
Hi.
We're meeting your attacker? This is
Yes.
crazy.
My attacker.
And he did not press charges, thank God.
Not yet.
Good.
The day is young.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Victoria Brito, you may have heard of her because, she's got way over 2 million followers online. She's an influencer, but she also comes from soccer royalty, and this is why she was at the Global Citizens Watch Party for the World Cup.
Yeah.
First of all, you're the goddaughter of the world-famous Pele.
Yes, I am.
Is it pronounced Pele or Pele?
Pele.
Okay.
Because it's, enunciation, Portuguese, Brazilian. Pele.
I think
Yeah.
my kids might bow down to you right now because of that.
Send them over. Where are they?
Tell her why.
Because of their soccer nutcases.
Good. Do they play?
Yeah, of course. Yes, my son plays for college, and my younger son runs track now, but he did play. And my husband came over here on a semi-pro contract.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Just the change in the game itself right now. It's been incredible just to watch.
But the background Victoria has with Pele it's much more than just the Godfather. It was actually your mother's best friend.
Yes.
And growing up, he was such a father figure to you.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
And tell me if I'm wrong or right, more of a parent figure than your mom turned out to be, as a matter of fact.
Oh, someone did their research
talk
this
about
morning.
that?
Oh, God. Do we got some tissues? Good Lord.
Okay. And I knew there was something special about Victoria Brito. She drove up to the interview in her Subaru.
I didn't know what?
Okay,
Is this on brand for something?
With that, you go right ahead. So talk about
I'm just
this.
going to sip my coffee as you talk. No, so Pele, my mother in Brazil would do, she was a producer, so for like Miss Brazil, Miss Universe, a lot of pageantries. Great. He got invited to be a guest judge, and he's a player on and off the field, and he loves beautiful women, and they became best friends, and she kept hiring him and hiring him and hiring him. And then, you build a repertoire, you start learning about each other, and then it just kind of grew. And then, lo and behold, I'm born. And, he's on my birth certificate and everything, but his actual name is Edson Nascimento.
Yes.
Because his parents love Thomas Edison.
Oh,
So
wow.
his first name is Edson. Here we say Edison, but in Brazil it's Edson.
Oh.
So that's his actual name. And at the time he was just Godfather. I didn't know anything. You're just growing up. You don't know this. You don't know, anything. And time passed, and as I got older, I started realizing, I'm like, oh my God, this is like, can I curse on this?
No.
Hey, at least I asked. I was like, oh my God. And little by little, I learned everything from him, like how to love and how I view love and how I view
things you weren't getting from your mom, in other words.
At all.
Okay.
Well, how did you?
Well, no,
who did you talk to? That's what I want to know.
I'm making assumptions at this point.
I'm going to call Charlie. No, I'm kidding.
But go ahead about this relationship with Pele.
No, yeah. Look, very busy guy. Everyone, like, how would you feel if you have that one person in your life where this is your mom or your dad or your godfather or your uncle, gay uncle, whatever, but the whole world is just on him 24/7.
Right.
I don't know how he did it with all the kids he has and then me. So he was really good at balancing or always trying to prioritize me with my mom. Growing up, I was always excited, energetic, kind of like how you are on stage. I think that's why we meshed so well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, darling. It's okay.
But there was a breakdown of communication with your mom at some point. But,
yes.
But Pele continued to be that father figure for you.
Long story short, I think at the age of 14, I always knew who I was. I just took about 7 years to come out as gay, and it took me that long. I think it's just your environment that you're in, and single parent, being Latina, it's like, oh my God, not my baby, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And my mom had that mentality, and I think the best way to describe it is the world changed, kept spinning. I feel as humans we have to keep adapting. My mom just refused to change and adapt, and she never accepted me, and it just kind of created like a heartbreaking moment for her and I. And at the age of 21, which by the way is still very young, I had to get away from that. And when I did, he was there. And what a lot of people don't know is he was actually trying to legally get me, and it just never panned out because parents are crazy. So yes.
But you didn't need the legal connection with him because you had the spiritual connection.
Yeah,
with him.
always. Yeah, and so he was always there, guiding me, and so besides me being an influencer, how I actually did get started was I was discovered by legendary photographer Bruce Weber.
Wow. Okay.
And I did W Magazine when I was 12 years old, and then that's when everything kind of changed. And he was always there. My mom obviously was absolutely present at 12, and we started traveling back and forth to New York, Miami, because that's where I grew up, Miami. So, and it just caught wind, wildfire, snowstorm, all of the above, and it just grew. And then, I think he realized I was destined for something greater, and he put me into homeschooling. He did all that, and he was like, you can't be in school anymore. This is gonna suck for you if you continue. And he was right. So yeah, he was always there.
As you were growing older, your relationship with your mom, I'm sure,
of course,
went down the hill.
Absolutely.
You actually saw her about 10 years ago.
Yes.
How did that go?
Holy wow!
Was it bad? Was it not a good scene?
It was. I'm proud to say I was okay. She was not.
Still. She's like, you're a lesbian. I cannot be your mother.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, I am sorry. Yeah, but I think look, I have a heart, and I love hard, and I love deep, and it's just one of those situations, where like you're my mom, I love you, but I can't love you this way. I'm not asking you to change everything about yourself. Just love me for me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just love who I love.
Wow. So into the world of influencing, you started getting all these followers. Let's say, look at Instagram alone, 2.5 million followers. Mm-hmm. We have no concept of what that's like. Seriously. I mean, what are you doing online that's making these people need to know you on a day-to-day?
I'm naked half of the time. No. Oh my God.
I didn't see that part.
No. I try to be as genuine as I can. I think social media, a lot of people mistake it as their lives. I use it as a tool. It should never really control my life. And it's just like who I am. And I love having a good time. And like when I make mistakes, like just coming up here, what you guys didn't see was downstairs. Lauren and I, we were about to hit the elevator button, and we saw the iHeartRadio, and I was like, "Ee!" And so, like, I posted it on my Instagram, and everyone's like, "Wait, what's going on?" I'm like, "Get ready, it's Elvis time." So, like, it's just that genuine excitement of just being here and just wanting to share your life and your world with not someone, but 2.5 million people. Yeah, that's just the only.
How does that actually impact you as far as your day-to-day goes? Because you just said I was just going to hit a button on an elevator, and then I was like, "Ee!" And you have to go share that with people.
Yeah.
So how often is it authentic because you're recording 24/7, and how often do you redo things?
Ironically enough, I never try to redo anything.
Thank God.
Because I like the in-between mistakes. I think that's what makes it...
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what's going to generate more clicks. But mind you, when I post, I don't do it for clicks and all that. That's not like who
Isn't
I
that
am
your
at all.
job? You're supposed to do it for clicks.
No. My job is just to, honestly, to just be a great host and a model and just, maybe share my story. And if I can, like, change a girl who's, from the slums of Brazil or from any Latin American country who's maybe dealing with their sexuality. And it's like, well, Vic is cool and she can do it herself and she can rock sneakers during the day and high heels at night and a cool snapback, then I've done my job.
I love that.
I'm on your
Oh my
Instagram
goodness.
right now.
He's stalking.
Wait, was there one thing though, like that you posted that what kind of set it on fire that got everybody to say, "Okay, I'm going to follow."
Yeah, I think it was a few years ago. I did. Do you guys remember? Oh, look, that's the post of you. Which, by the way, you did not like and comment, Elvis. You've been tagged, Elvis.
I'm never on Instagram
because I watched my
I'm
stuff.
never on Instagram.
Well, I'm gonna really need you to do a little heart emoji, Elvis.
But
anyway,
continue. Go back to what
Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, I did. Do you remember back in the day there was a perfume called CK1?
Yeah,
Calvin
of
Klein one.
course,
So
yeah.
a few years later they redid it CK2, and I was the face of that with a whole bunch of people. And my hair was down in my boot. Like, I used to have very, very long blonde hair, and I had to kiss a boy, which was very interesting.
It is. I've tried
Is that
it
when
once.
you knew for sure?
Huh?
Is that when you knew for sure you weren't into it?
No. I already knew, but like, the job is a job, whatever. But so we shot it in Puerto Rico, and he had just gotten engaged. Gorgeous Asian model. His fiance was there, gorgeous Asian as well. And she kind of like kept giving me like these dirty looks. And I'm like, what? She's like, we just got engaged. I said, I'm gay. That woman hugged me so hard.
She's so happy.
I said, really? Like, what? All right, fine. So we kissed, whatever. Great. 3-4 months later, the campaign dropped. And I knew it was going to be impactful. I didn't know how impactful. And I'm talking stills, edits, videos, everything, and that's when everything kind of skyrocketed. I think I had like 25,000, and then it went from 25 to 500,000 in like 48 hours. It was insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So unlike a lot of influencers, hey, all my followers came from legit work and just storytelling, and that's what I love. And that's why I'm here, because I love what you guys do.
So when I met Victoria...
Oh, Jesus. After I climbed you.
On stage at Central Park for the watch party for World Cup, she was so enthusiastic about our show. She's like, you don't understand. I grew up listening to you guys in Miami.
Can I
please.
Can I say something now?
The floor is yours.
All right, so I grew up in Miami, 305 till I die forever. And getting ready to go to school was always hard because I would have my mom would work like 3 jobs, so I'd have to wake up super, super, super early. We would be at home, and mind you, in Miami, it was Y100. It was not Z100. So they would patch you guys over like early in the morning. So every time I'd get ready, just in the shower, I'm like, okay, Elvis is there. Like, my day's going to get better.
Aww.
So it was Monday through Friday. I would always hear Elvis Duran in the morning zoo. And just, you guys were my life just growing up. And it was just so amazing. And my best friend who was with me, she's from Australia, really doesn't know Z100 or did not know you at all. But when she saw me get excited, what you didn't see was because I was wearing glasses, thank God. I was nearly in tears, and she looked at me and she was like, oh, I get it now. Okay, that's why you love him so much. It was like, he's the best. No, and so like even Lauren here, like she's like, oh my God, like we all love you. Like we grew up with you, and I think what a lot of people don't understand, the world is changing. We get it, but artists had to break records because of you. They had to come see you. You are the man, the guru. You are the godfather of radio.
Please don't make me be the man again.
Yes, you will forever be the man.
I'm tired of being the man. I can't be the man. No
But
longer
it
am I
was the
the
voice
man.
that also made you feel comfortable.
Always
And, like,
in the
you know,
morning.
right.
And your voice. Because like
Yeah.
he was always like, nah. And then her voice would be like, Elvis, wait. And I'm like, okay, there she is. Okay, cool. Just let me know, deodorant on, socks on. What you guys brought to my childhood, it's not for clicks. It's not for likes. It's the genuine memory that I think myself, Lauren, anyone I called, they're like, oh my God, it's Elvis. Oh my God, it's Elvis. Oh my God, you're going to go see Elvis. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No, you are who you are. You are the beep.
By the way,
the beep.
She beeped herself.
it sounds like a goat.
The greatest of all time.
If you're just turning us on, Victoria Brito is here. She's a model. She's a host. She's a media personality. She's a friend now. And we exchanged phone numbers. We were going back and forth.
Can I just say, when you texted me, I was like, oh, I made it. That's
Oh,
it.
no.
Ain't no
Stop.
going stop.
That was it.
Lauren, do you remember when I called you? I was like, Elvis is texting me. I need to hang up the phone. No, it's you.
Did you think he gave you the wrong number? Like
I
a
certainly
fake number?
did. But then you sent me a photo, and I realized it was you, and I was like, okay, this is personal. Okay, cute. Yeah.
I love listening to Victoria's take on her journey with being an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Because we always wonder, like, what's this about? Where are they from? What are they trying to do? Hers is a very refreshing look at what they're doing. Do you agree, disagree?
Yeah, I mean, so far, for sure.
Yeah.
So far.
Thank you. I'm scared now.
You should.
Do you
want to
hold my hand and let me know how you really feel later?
Oh my God.
No, I just think we talk about this all the time, that if an influencer, at least to me, this is my theory on it. If an influencer doesn't have a day job to go along with the influencing, I'm not sure I trust it for the most part. But you said you came from having a day job, and the day job is what built the influence. So I trust it far more. Because if you don't have a background of something to talk about, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
What
What
is
are you
your
trying to
platform?
tell me?
Yeah,
These like
where
health
you
and
from?
wellness. Yeah. What? Get out of here. I don't love that.
Yeah.
But I would love to know from you, what is your screen time like?
Oh.
Is it like through the roof? Do you look at comments? Do you check them out? Do you
Oh my God,
reply?
honey, there are moments when I just want to be that petty girl, and I'm like, no. I mean, the amount of weird sexual favors I've been asked to do, it's been insane on Instagram.
Oh, you got my DM.
Oh, yes, I did, darling.
Okay. I just wonder because, look, I have only a fraction of the number of followers.
Yes, but you're Elvis Duran.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't use Instagram the same way
Right,
you
he
use
doesn't
it.
post like you
Yeah.
post.
But I flip through and I see some things sometimes. I'm like, why does someone think they have the right to say anything like that to anyone? I can't imagine, as these we're all getting to here, the mountain of negativity and BS you must sift through when you do decide to take a look.
No, yeah. I mean, look, I think my main battle with social media for me is when I know I want to talk about certain things, but I also know I can't, because I also have to look at myself, the people that I have around in my life, and realize, is this really going to affect me in the long run personally, and them? So, of course, I'm going to have my opinions, but it's like the trustworthy people in my life that I can always break a bottle of wine with and just really talk it out.
Yep.
But a lot of times, of course, I'm like, I want to go on, but I know that I can't.
But you also know that, and I always tell this to my kids, that there's something going on in that person's life, because nobody would say something nasty to a person unless there's something not right with them, something's bothering them,
Absolutely.
or they're not comfortable in their own
But
skin.
it's not up to us to heal them.
No, but at the same time,
I'm not their whipping boy.
No, but at the same time, if you keep that in mind, sometimes it won't bother you as much. You know?
No. And I think I hate even going there, but the thing that just happened on TikTok with
Perez Hilton.
What the hell was that? And I was on it going, huh? And like
we were watching too.
It went from, because no one really knew, right? So I'm like, oh, he's on. Okay. And I'm watching it and I went, okay, this should not be on this.
Right.
And I'm actually really angry at TikTok because they should have
shut it down.
They should have shut it down,
Yeah,
and they
it
didn't.
wasn't quick enough.
I
It
always
was not.
wonder if this massive amount of attention that can be on you at all times is contributing to more of a spiral when those kind of things happen, or if it actually helps the intervention. Because here, people saw it happening and they called the cops, they called 911, they did everything. However, the vast majority of people also just sat by and watched.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
that's always a
confusing-
problem, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like I feel like it's there's like that meme, right? Like you see someone kind of falling and there's one person trying to grab the person, but then there's 50 people recording.
Right.
Right. So it's I think it's a balance, and that's why it kind of goes like to what I told you. Like, social media for me is a tool. The second I allow that to control my life, I should probably step away from everything I'm doing, because I can't do it. And look, I've I've hit depression. I've hit rock bottom where, yes, I've gone on maybe not a rant, but just kind of like seeking guidance and help. And then I realized I'm like, this is not the way to go. I need to really back away. And, you know, I do like my wellness retreats and I'm good to go. But it's just, a lot of people don't have that. And they feel like this is their therapist. This is their this is everything.
It's not.
And it's not at all.
No.
Please don't let it be.
Please come to Elvis Duran's show and do some therapy.
Yeah, we'll screw you over in a way that cannot be fixed.
Yeah.
By the way, okay, Victoria Brito, we've got some business to do before you run out that door. First of all.
But I don't want to go.
Well, then never leave.
Okay, then.
We met at Global Citizens event, the watch party for World Cup. Global Citizens is coming back to Central Park in September, I do believe, with their huge, massive world global show. You got to get back there. They need you on that stage because you're the most global person I've ever met.
I mean, I enjoyed my 5 minutes with you. It was so much fun with you. It was great.
And is it Hugh Evans, the guy who runs Global Citizens, coming in?
Show next week.
He's going to be on the show.
Oh,
we have to make sure he understands he's not going to talk about Global Citizens on our show unless he has a spot for Victoria Brito on the Global Citizens stage.
Do you want your 20% now, Elvis?
No. 20% of nothing is nothing, by the way. They don't pay crap for you to be there. But we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love that. No, look, I'm excited for September. I think Global Citizen is such a great organization, and I really feel their organization, like, they put their money where their mouth is. Like, you literally see them actually doing something rather than a lot of people are always like, oh, we did this. And I'm like, so where is it? Like, I don't see it. So
receipts.
Hello. But I'm very big on, if I believe in something, I'm always going to, I've been going to Global Citizen for like the last 5-6, like I just love it the last 5-6 years. And then I was honored enough to share the stage with you. It was so much fun.
Tell you what, Global Citizens, anything and everything they do, it's helping people around the world. At the same time, it's entertaining for us too. So
absolutely,
you can take advantage of both of those journeys. Now, secondly, even though you are from Miami, lived there for many, many years, you're now a New Yorker, and you do give a flying F about the citizens of New York City.
Of course I do.
And making sure there's food on every single table.
Absolutely.
Talk about that.
City Harvest, baby.
City Harvest is an amazing organization. What are you doing with them?
They're amazing. So I've been kind of on and off of them for about like 2-3 years. Lauren's friend and my friend, Eliana. Are you holding a camera? Oh, God. Yo, they put you to work today. Jesus.
You're no stranger to the camera.
No. I'm just shocked she's holding the camera. Jeez. Our friend Eliana is there. And, you know, City Harvest, they're just great at no amount of food goes in the garbage.
I love that.
They will do what needs to be done so everyone has a seat at the table, so to speak. And I just love them, and they're so amazing, and they never really wavered who they are, and they roll with the punches, and I love that about them. And they're such a great organization, so I support 2 organizations that are great. One feeds you, and then you can go to the other one and have some fun and listen to music and donate.
And the other one nourishes you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So City Harvest, we love you.
Yes.
And I do believe, on behalf of the Elvis Duran Morning Show, speaking of myself in the third person, in your honor, we're going to make a $5,000 contribution to City Harvest right now.
Oh my God! Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
May I borrow $5,000?
From Mr. Producer. Scary, get on it, Scary. Write it out, Scary.
Let me lend you a couple facts.
Okay.
That's amazing. Oh my God, thank you, guys.
You know you want to follow Victoria, right? Okay. Give everyone all the names where they can find you.
It's
and follow
one
you.
name, Vicatrillion. It's spelled VICKA Trillion, TRILLION, all over the platforms. And hopefully I'll be there with Elvis again. And then hopefully he'll like something.
And we'll definitely I'm going to start liking things.
Yes.
I'm such a negative guy.
I actually have a question to ask the both of you.
Okay.
How has it been working with him?
Oh, he's great. Are you kidding me?
No, truthfully.
I don't think like
no, truthfully. Stop this.
I don't think I would have been here for as long as I've been here.
How long have you been here?
30 years.
30.
Yeah, 30 years.
Girl, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
But no, I definitely would not have stayed this long if I did not enjoy what I do and enjoy the people that I work with. So I'm very blessed. And he's probably the most generous person. When he gives away money on the air, that's his money. They don't give him money to give away. It's all him. He's the most generous person with his time.
Okay, make it 1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
Do you like working with me? Come on, it's all about me.
Yeah, tell me.
We have a guest, but it's all about me.
I've had better.
Okay.
No, you know I love you. He's become one of my closest friends, like outside of work, like even a friend. So it's kinda
So
weird.
how do they get you? Well, what what do they have to do?
So much money. It
Baby,
was crazy.
let's talk about it.
I was in Boston and the position opened up here and somebody reached out to me saying, hey, you should come sit in with the show for a day and see how it goes. And I was convinced that they were going to hire somebody else. So I came and I had the best day. And I remember leaving and saying, someone's going to have the best job ever. And then they decided to go with me and they have been tortured ever since.
Well, I'm just letting you know, I would like to blindly petition myself for to come back for the morning show.
There you go.
Whenever y'all, well, whenever she says it.
As a matter of fact, we're all walking out now. You're taking over the show right now.
No. I just again, thank you guys so much for being so great in my life, Lauren. I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't think you guys realize how many hearts. No pun intended, iHeartRadio, but how many hearts you guys touched back then and are still touching, and I think it's just time to give you guys your flowers and cupcakes.
Aww.
So we're good.
Thank you for the cupcakes, by the way.
Thank you.
My man boobs
She's
are
so
getting
shy.
bigger.
She loves you.
Victoria Brito, love you.
Thank you guys. Yay.
We'll post this online, of course, with the follow.
Want to see what we actually look like?
Look like a fairy princess that
Thank
resides
you.
over the pits of hell.
Follow us on Instagram at Elvis Duran Show.
How many followers?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.